Do it again.
Okay. Okay. Oh, hi! I didn't see you there. So, this week, for Monday, I was working on the layout, kind of going over some of the notes we've gotten, and the rest of the week I've been animating the first shot. I'm quite happy with it actually, but I haven't animated the penguins themselves, so this is still just layout penguins. But next week, totally gonna finish it. It's actually made in Blender. Can you imagine? See you next week.
What did you do this week, Andy?
This week I was tasked with texturing the main characters. Actually, we have 3 new main characters. They're all penguins, and one of them is actually just the background character that's going to be duplicated. So I started with Otti, which is the main villain of this movie.
Wow.
Bad guy. Yeah, so this is how he ended up. And yeah, I was doing fur and body textures and eye textures, and for the next one was Tio, his father. So I had to find out how to do penguin feathers, and make sure that they don't look like fur, which is kind of it's a bit hard to achieve. It's still not quite there, but yeah, it's just a mixture of normal maps and using the hair particles in Blender. This is a test how they look like in the in the actual scene. They're closer to finished right now, and then I also had here are 2 close-ups. And just to test everything, I dropped them in a scene with Goro, of course, because we want them to fit. And that's when we found out that Goro didn't look quite as fluffy as we want him to look like. So just as a final pass, I went in and messed up Pablo's files and just made him a bit more fluffy. So this is now what he looks like. He's a bit more huggable. And on Friday I also did the generic background penguin, which is going to be duplicated. So I quickly just came up with a way of creating like random chest patterns for all of them. Yeah, anyway, that was my week.
Hey! Didn't hug you there. It's third week, the last of the third week of production. We are in great shape. We have the layout already of everything. There's like one drawing that just need to change, but everything seems to be there. So it should be, we should start seeing final renders next week already. So when you see this video, it should be already sort of final renders, almost, with the effects and snow and everything, because we went with something a bit more complex this time. So this week, what I did, besides putting the buoy and radar, by the way, because it kind of rains often here, also been editing a few stuff. Mainly trying to get the timing right for some of the shots, which I really suck at, so it takes me a lot of time. Healthy helps so much with that, and it's amazing what you can do. It's just don't care about making it nice and tidy, but just duplicate and add stuff, and that's a skill that you need to learn, and it took me a while. Besides that, also I've been doing some berries. We have this time the short is all about berries, so been doing some modeling and texturing and shading mainly. It's supposed to be very, very small, but just saturated and all about the berry. It needs to look nice. There is a train in this movie, and it needs to be modeled. Healthy made a nice layout model that I just put a lattice on it, and then I made it a bit more cute. We have a word for that. It's Manuify, because Manu Järvinen, he worked in Gooseberry. He made everything so cool and awesome and fluffy, and not fluffy, but cuddly. So I tried to apply that to our models. And a cloud, yes. We also have a web development team here in the Blender Institute, and this movie happened because of the cloud subscribers. So everybody that's subscribed to the cloud is helping us make this movie and improve Blender in the meantime, and make all these assets and tutorials and documentation that we're going to make. That's it for this week. Sounds so staged. No, really, it's like
I know.
I'm going to edit half of this movie.
See you next week. You already did the thing.
But this about downvote. That's amazing. What you did is amazing. Now
Thank you.